Holy motherfucking goddamn shit. This is the Pub List. Yep. I'm James.
I know.
And we're going to go through this rapid fucking quick tonight, because that's how it's fucking done. We got Survivor Series this fucking week. We got the NFL. NFL right now. We got the NFL last night. What the fuck did Myles Garrett just do? Did he just The Rock to Stone Cold to the face with a steel chair to Mason Rudolph?
I mean, like, I was thinking about this. Number one,
I saw it live.
Well, yeah.
And I said, holy shit!
No, I saw it live.
What?
Like, here's the thing. Like, number one, Rudolph did low blow him before that play. He did go
They were on the ground.
Yeah, he did go for...
But Myles Garrett was kept out of him.
But he also went for Myles Garrett's helmet first. Like, he went up like that to try to grab Myles Garrett's helmet, and then Garrett got his off and fucking bam-bammed him in the head. Yeah, it was incredibly sad, but, like, some of the comments people were making afterwards were just as stupid as the action. Like, one ESPN reporter put, just for knowledge for everyone, a helmet weighs 7 pounds, a brick weighs 8 pounds.
It's not. It's bullshit.
A brick weighs 8 pounds.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's
as he was saying that, I was thinking, what? Yeah, but if I get hit with the helmet, there's a chance I survive because there's soft parts.
It's hollow.
I was like, if you get hit in the skull with a brick, you're going to die.
You're going to die, you know?
And on the other one side, that... Oh, I've known Myles Garrett for some time, and Mason Rudolph must have said something to make him act like...
No, bullshit. Bullshit. Don't go with that fucking shit right there. Oh, I know my douche of the week. We're gonna get to the... Oh, we're gonna get our helmets on this one. Holy shit, we are. Okay, so anyways, with Mason Garrett, Mason Rudolph didn't do anything. I do believe...
I mean, he did do something.
I do believe he did. You know what?
He was instigating it.
I was being
skull in the helmet.
Achilles heel. I agree.
But he also didn't get hit flush.
I think he did. I think he did
him.
Kneecap to the gonads.
Yes.
And you know what? When you do that to a dude, you're gonna black out, are you not?
Yeah.
If a dude hits you in the gonads, are you not gonna black out?
And then afterwards, he went for his helmet. Like, right after that.
He did.
He, grabbed for Garrett.
And then he kept on coming after him, did he not?
Yeah.
So what did Myles Garrett do?
Took his helmet off and bam-bammed him.
And NFL blitzed. He NFL blitzed him.
He didn't even hit him, actually hit him. He kind of missed.
No, he didn't.
Well, no, I mean,
he didn't. Miss.
No, if he hit him flush, he would have been down.
No. The crown of the helmet, yes. But he hit him on the soft spot.
Yeah.
But it's still a corner.
Yeah.
A corner could still give you a divot. Mm-hmm. A divot could give you a crack, and a crack could make you bleed. Yeah. So you know what? No.
He obviously hit him. It's just it didn't
Myles Garrett, for being as violent as he could be, his potentialness, because we all know, if you ever seen this guy right here, or me, in a mosh pit, you will understand what violence is all about. So, if Myles Garrett is all about that type of violence that we both know about, and gets hit in the gonads, you're gonna black out.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Speaking of which, for your losing bets, you still owe a couple Bobby Hills.
The hell I am! Where's my helmet so I can bash you in the fucking head? God,
I got the shot in first. Though.
I know you do. So I'll just go.
See if you could get the helmet after.
It's not like I need my gonads anymore anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Get the helmet.
So yes. So anyways,
Well, you know what? It reminded me of Ndamukong Suh. Because Suh used to do that shit all the time. Where he stomped on people's dicks.
He stomped on somebody's head.
Yeah.
That's something fucking ferocious.
And he stomped on the one Packers lineman's balls.
Yeah. And you know what? For any this is also in my douchebags. I have a AB, a 1B douchebag. And that's to any... And Lawrence Holmes actually said this too. And you know what? I was like, yeah, Lawrence Holmes, you're right. You are right. For any NFL any retired NFL player that said, I've never seen that on the field before. Bull fucking shit, you haven't. Are you kidding me? Go look at Steve Smith, the wide receiver in Carolina in spring training. Go look at Martellus Bennett in Chicago in spring training. Go look at fucking James Harrison every fucking play from like 2011 and before.
Or even look before at how like Nitschke and House.
Thank you. Look at
Buckets
the
used to play.
60s, the 70s. They would bite ears. They would bite flesh. They would fucking choke people out and fucking destroy their teeth and shit like that. And you're like, oh, this is the worst I've seen. Shut the fuck up. What are you some stupid fucking millennial? Get the fuck out of here. You're all douches. Especially for my 1A douche, but we'll get to that later.
No, it's not the worst thing I've seen.
It's not.
But
It's
I will
not.
say,
But it sucked, and it was like, holy shit! In this day and
compared
age,
to,
here we go.
and also like,
Here we go.
because the team he's on that was supposed to be an ascending team, now he's
I
suspended.
fell victim.
Now he's suspended
I fell
indefinitely.
victim. Yep. I fell victim.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna last. He's obviously gonna be back at some point.
Not this year.
Well, no, not
He's
this year,
expelled.
but there's only a few weeks left of this year. So next year,
Really? There's still like
6, 7,
6 weeks left.
yeah.
That's a lot. I mean, that could be a Cleveland Browns trying to
But
go
they
into
wouldn't. But even
playoff
if they
run.
had him, they weren't gonna. They weren't gonna.
You want me to go get my phone and show you the Cleveland Browns schedule? Because
Yes, but they've lost to a number of teams they should have beat. So it's not like you're gonna like rely on them to win these easy games. And like,
okay.
I just, even with him, they most likely weren't gonna make the playoffs. But it's not gonna stick. He'll be back next year. Kind of like Sue. Like Sue would always get those little 3-4 game suspensions, then be back like soon because like
Then he's good for a half a year until
Same
he
with James
stomps somebody's face in.
Same with James with Harrison. Like he should like
Harrison.
then come back.
Loved James Harrison.
Then he'd come back to
This
another
guy-
5 game suspension.
I remember when they first came out with 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago of helmet to helmet being a penalty. He was like, nah, no it ain't. I'll kill motherfuckers. I'll destroy them. I have one of their his meme out there or whatever, what he said. I'm like, you know what, James? You're right. Harrison, Mr. Harrison, you're right. You're right. I'm not going to disagree
That's
with
what
you
you
on
do.
that
You
shit.
get like the first week of the season, you get like a 5 game suspension. Then you come back and
And
get
do
another
it again.
5 games.
You're like, I don't give a fuck. Helmet to helmet, bitch. Let's go. All right. Yeah. You know what? I got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong.
Yep. Well,
I was really wrong. I said in the beginning of the season that the Baltimore Ravens were going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL.
I did it when they met Lamar Jackson's a good quarterback, and he's going to win the MVP.
This year, because I've seen this before. I've seen this with Cam Newton.
But Cam put like a couple good years together. He just
I've seen this with Michael Vick. I've seen this with Vince Young. I've seen this with give me another running quarterback. That was like good for like Colin Kaepernick. Foreshadowing on this one. Foreshadowing on
Cordell
this
Stewart.
one. Cordell Stewart. I've seen this before.
Vince Young.
And you know what? Cam Newton has gone through it, and I give Cam Newton more than enough credit for what he's done. He's a beast. But it is so, and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is a beast. You fucking watch out for Russell Wilson for the next 5 years. But what Lamar Jackson is doing this year is outstanding. It's insane. It is MVP caliber. I just don't think it will last. I don't think it will last.
I think the reason I think it'll last is one, because one of the people you mentioned that made it last is Russell Wilson.
And Cam Newton.
Cam kind of did, but he's also had down years.
Well, so did Colin Kaepernick, so what am I talking about? No, Cam's done it longer than Colin Kaepernick did.
Yeah, but I'd say he's reminds me more of Russell Wilson, where Lamar's first instinct isn't to run. He does it if there's no
run, or give it off.
He does it if there's no other options. So it's not like Cam, who's like, fuck it, I'm just going to run and just run over people. Lamar is only running when he has absolutely no other options, and most of the time he's running out of bounds afterwards.
And he's
not
taking
taking
like
hits.
1,300
Yeah,
yards.
he's not taking hits. He's sliding. He's running out of bounds. And he's trying to throw more.
It's gonna work this year.
That's what a lot of his criticism was.
It's
that he
gonna
can't
work
throw.
this year, but
and he's proven that he can.
I don't know.
But he's proven that he can throw.
And you know what? You know what the weirdest
with
thing
no
is?
receivers. He has absolutely no receivers except for.
You know what the
Hollywood
weirdest
Brown.
thing is? And you know what? I kind of want to go into our archives. I think after draft night of 2 years ago,
Yeah.
I even said Baltimore got the steal.
Yeah.
I loved Lamar Jackson when he was in Ohio State.
But then
I thought he was a
overtook
fucking
your.
beast.
Then he overtook your boyfriend Flacco.
Yeah, he did. He overtook my boyfriend Flacco, and then I got butthurt over it. But Lamar Jackson, I'm not sold for the career wise, but I'm sold this year. He's unstoppable this year. He really is. He really is. And Baltimore, I really was like, oh, Houston is gonna get them. Oh my fucking God. Did that just really happen? We have had a cat experience tonight because of this chaotic cat, Binks. Get over here.
But no, the only
no.
reason I think it's like
I
kind of
think Binks
sustainable.
is a Lamar Jackson fan. Are you a Lamar Jackson?
It's sustainable for him is because all they really need to do is get him one legitimate number one receiver. Like, yeah, I know that's hard to do, but get him a legitimate
They do
receiver.
have Hollywood Brown.
But he's not number one. He's a good slot receiver. Like, he's not
Second.
Yeah.
But
if they get a
he's downfield. He's a downfield guy.
Yeah, which
That's
is what
he is.
slot usually is the home run guys. But if they get him like a legit like number one receiver to go along with him,
Yeah.
then that's going to change everything because then he'll have more than one person to look for. Like he's basically looking for Hollywood
But he's
Brown
got
and
the
Mark
running
Andrews.
backs. He's got Mark Ingram.
Yeah.
It's disgusting of what Baltimore is about right now. And you know what? It's there's something to really look at. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. We were both dead wrong on this last pick. Carolina, we both had Carolina winning against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta's finally fueling their offense, but it's not enough, of course.
No.
They're going to be 6-10, 7-9, 5-11. It's just not going to fucking matter, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the kid. So, no. Carolina sucks. Atlanta sucks. And that's how it is. Dallas beats Detroit. Detroit's a fucking shit show now.
Yeah,
Like
they've been one since the year began, and then they tied with the
I think I
Chargers.
might have said this on this show about 20 times already. My father always said the Detroit Lions can fuck up a one-car funeral.
They fucked up your division
Yeah, they did.
because you had Bears and Lions.
Jacoby Brissett came back.
Yeah,
And he beat the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yep.
Where Jacksonville didn't have Gardner Minshew, they had Nick Foles.
yeah.
Who should be the starter in Jacksonville? Should it be Nick Foles or should it be Gardner Minshew? Gardner Minshew is a rookie, so he's on contract for at least 3 years, which
Yeah.
sucks.
I'd say if Minshew had more than like 2 really good-looking games, I'd say he should be starting. But but
Minshew.
you're
gonna do this to our boy?
It's not like
Our boy!
it's not like he was like blowing up the world.
No, he was doing Joe Flacco things.
Yeah,
270, 2 touchdowns, and a pick.
Yeah, that's like
But
below average.
If
That's
you have
not-
a good defense and a running game, you win games.
But their defense is falling apart now without Ramsey.
Yeah, without Ramsey.
So now they need someone who's gonna score more. And Nick Foles, as like flawed as he is, like gives them more of a chance to be.
He does because
like
he's
that
more.
again often.
He's more of a gambler.
Plus, like you said, they have him for 3-4 more years. Foles, I think, contract is only like 2 years. So like you keep developing Minshew, do what the Bears intended to do with Trubisky, where you develop.
Do
him
what
on
the
back.
Packers did with Rodgers.
That was more out of like the blind luck and
That was more Brett Favre was being
and
a
Brett
complete
Favre never
cock.
wanted to retire.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a cock, and I'm not letting this kid play, and that's how it is. Buffalo beat Miami.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. Is Minnesota for real? Like, is Minnesota a threat, not just in the NFC North, but in the NFC? Is Kirk Cousins not that little bitch anymore?
No, I think the fact, like, yeah, they ended up winning that game, but the fact that
They were down like
they-
21 to
well, yeah,
nothing.
the fact that they started off to a way inferior team
Agreed.
down
Agreed.
21-0 to where they had to come back for that means that if you put them against kind of you saw week 2 or week
Now
3,
what, Cat?
you put them against a team like the Packers that aren't going to give you turnovers, that isn't going to let you come back from 21 down. It's
We did let Philadelphia come back in the game.
Well, no, we were down most of the game against Philadelphia.
No, I thought we were up a little bit.
No. I think the only time we were up was like the beginning. We started off like 3-0.
Oh, okay.
Philly basically.
Minnesota's defense is elite.
Yeah.
It has been for the last 3 years. Their wide receivers are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
They have some guy named Dalvin Cook. I don't know about him. Do you know about him? Oh, wait. He's just top 3 running back in the fucking league. It's where it is with quarterback.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins, he needs to figure out if he is a gunslinger or a game manager.
Yeah.
If he's going to be a gunslinger, guess how many NFC title wins they're going to have? 0.
Yeah.
If he is a game manager and does little dink and dunks to Adam Thielen and fucking Diggs, Stephon Diggs, and then run the ball with Cook all day, yeah, you have a very good shot of getting to 1 Super Bowl this year. You have a good shot, but I don't think they are that.
No,
I don't think they are. I don't think they are.
If the other 3 teams that are in front of them weren't the Saints, the Packers, and the Niners, who all kind of
I
do the
don't
same
really
thing,
believe in the Niners. I do, but I don't.
Who
I
all-
would put the Vikings ahead of the Niners.
But all 3 of those
But I would
teams.
take the Seahawks over the Vikings.
But all 3 of those teams
Yes.
do what the Vikings do, where they run the ball. They have explosive, at least 1-2 explosive receivers.
But they also have better quarterbacks.
They have better
That's what
quarterbacks
it
and better
is.
offensive
That's what it
lines. And
Yeah, you're right.
But-
You're right.
also, like you said, like the running backs. Niners have Tevin Coleman and Breida.
Yeah.
The Saints have
Alvin Kamara.
Latavius Murray and Kamara.
Yeah,
Latavius Murray was...
he was okay when he was gone. He was gone when Kamara was
The
gone.
Packers
Yes.
have Aaron Jones and Jamal
And
Williams.
Jamal Williams, yes.
So they all can basically... And then, like, even, like, the Packers...
I'm
defense-
sorry to say, I would
Even
still
though it had-
take Dalvin Cook, number
Well, yeah,
1
I
out of
think
all of them. But yes, they have Madison, who's good at the goal line, but
then you put it against a team... Like, if you ever match the teams up, you put it against a team
Philly.
like the Niners
or
the
Niners.
Packers, who are really good goal line defenses.
Strong front seven.
Like,
It's strong front
like,
7. You ain't
that's-
getting shit.
Yeah.
I agree. So that's where it
And then
comes.
that's going to come down to
Kirk
getting
Cousins.
a home run shot from Cousins.
And you're not
if he's
getting
taking it,
You're not getting that.
I'm betting there's like a 50 to 75% chance he throws a pick on
You're
that.
not getting that against the Niners. You're not getting it against the Saints.
And you shouldn't have gotten against the Saints 2 years ago. Because
Agreed.
that was
That
past
cost me money.
Yeah.
That was not a fun time. All right. Speaking of New Orleans, they beat Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo, we know about that. The Jets beats Washington.
Yep.
It's Washington going 0-16.
I thought they had a win.
Oh, wait. We already said this last week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
think they have a win.
Against the Jets, maybe?
Yeah, no, they beat someone, but I don't remember who.
You're right. I think, Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. Shit. No, yeah. See, that's how much we know about Washington. Dwayne Haskins, is he a future quarterback?
He could be if they knew what the fuck to do with him.
I don't know what the fuck their coaches are doing down there. And Washington is such a fucking shit. Who's worse at managing, Washington or Chicago? Like, seriously.
The Bears.
I don't know, dude.
Just because...
If you fuck up Dwayne Haskins, you are in deep and you have Chris Thompson as a running back. He should be at least an 800 to 1,000 yard runner. And what are you doing?
I'd say...
What are you doing?
Nah, I'd say Geis should be the 800 to 1,000
Agreed.
for Chris Thompson.
Both, yes, but like, I'm sorry. I think Washington's owner and GM is million times worse than Chicago.
No, I'll say the Bears.
Million.
Just because the Bears have...
Because we live here?
Well, no. But the Bears have a history of kind of fucking themselves over with,
They always
coaches
do.
and
Yes,
quarterbacks.
of course.
Like, the first one came with the Cutler trade, which Cutler, no matter what people say, was a very good quarterback for the Bears. But then they fucked him over on the NFC title game, where they said he was questionable to come back when he has strained MCL, so he wasn't coming back. But they said he was questionable to come back. So then every time after that, people are just saying, "Oh, Cutler doesn't want to play. Cutler's afraid to play. Cutler's he's not interested in helping the Bears." When it should have been, Cutler tore his MCL. That sucks. We need to find another way to win. And then they did the same thing with Mitch, where this whole season has been them coddling Mitch because they think he can't take criticism. He can't take anything bad happening to him. Then you have this week where they faked an injury to bench him.
Yep.
And then,
a million%.
Not just that, like the fact that, like, okay, I get, like, you think he can't handle the criticism, but fuck it, just have it all go 1 week and see how he reacts. If he reacts, like, positively and has a good game after
Nagy hates Trubisky.
he does. But,
Matt Nagy hates Trubisky.
But if you let it go.
Trubisky is not Matt Nagy's quarterback.
But he said he was.
No, it's
no.
bullshit.
When Nagy
It's
got
the
here,
opposite of what Lovie Smith did with Rex Grossman. Lovie Smith was like, "Oh, Rex Grossman is our quarterback. That's what we're doing." They're like, "No, we don't want this bullshit." No, Matt Nagy hates Trubisky, and Matt Nagy is telling Pace and telling the owners, "Yo, get this motherfucker out. I'm saving my ass. I'm saving my job. I won Coach of the Year last year. This motherfucker ain't shit." I agree. But I'm just saying from Matt Nagy's point of view. He's like, get him out. Get him out. Trade him. I don't want him. I don't need him. Because apparently for whatever reason, if you agree or I agree or anybody else agrees, Matt Nagy hates Mitchell Trubisky.
But this is on Nagy too, because Nagy was also Mitch was also Nagy's choice.
No, he was not.
Yes,
no,
he was.
Payson.
No,
he was
the
Payson.
reason Pace hired Nagy.
Nagy was not hired before.
No, the reason Pace hired Nagy is because Nagy said he always, even when he was in KC, he wanted Mitch as a quarterback. Because he saw a lot in Mitch that he could develop.
And then he was wrong, and he knew it right away.
Too.
He knew it right away.
No, he didn't. Because last year he thought Mitch was going to be good, and that's why
apparently not in the last few games of the season.
Well, no, that's why all in the press conferences before the season it's like, oh, Mitch is developing good in practice, and he's doing all these things that we want.
He's lying to the media. That's what you do. You lie. In the media, you lie. You need to lie. And Nagy hates Trubisky.
Then why did he start him?
Because there's nobody else.
That's his fault too. He wanted Chase Daniels and Tyler Bray and Mark Sanchez to back up Mitch Trubisky.
Then he should have been like, what's the offensive coordinator of New England? Josh McDaniels. He should be like Josh McDaniels says, nah, get this fucking Christian, Jesus-loving bitch out of here.
No, McDaniels wanted to. He got rid of Cutler.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, never mind. I want the Jesus freak. Get Cutler out of here. I don't want this motherfucker. And then Elway's like, after 2 seasons, you're out. All right, I'll go back to New England and win 4 rings.
Well, no. Nagy's getting fired eventually.
Not yet.
Because, number one,
when Nagy goes, Pace goes.
Yeah.
When Nagy goes, Pace goes.
Well, no, Pace has a 5-year extension, so Pace isn't going on.
He's getting fired before 5 years. He is getting fired before 5 years.
But no, Nagy will go because
Nagy's got 2 more years. I'm telling you this. No, because you know why? They're going to bring in some, if it's a rookie or a free agent quarterback.
They don't have a pick until the middle of the 2nd round.
Fine.
They traded all their picks for Khalil Mack and Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah,
and Adam Shaheen.
Well, what about a free agent? There's a lot of free agents this year.
Bridgewater will resign.
Marcus Mariota?
Mariota's actually less accurate than Mitch. They showed this on the screen. The three most inaccurate
Then why are
quarterbacks.
they 5-5?
They said the three most inaccurate quarterbacks this year were Josh Rosen at 15%,
I'm gonna
Mitch
cry.
Trubisky at 33%,
I love you, Josh.
and Marcus Mariota at 31%. So Marcus Mariota is just as inaccurate as Mitch.
What about a Jameis Winston? They're going to give up on him in
Yeah.
Tampa Bay. They're going to give up on him. They're going to give up.
They are for good reason. He's not that good of a
Well,
quarterback.
if you bring him to Chicago, maybe he'll be okay.
Not behind that offensive line, he won't.
The offensive line is like below average.
It's worse than below average.
No, it's okay.
No, it's
okay.
not.
It's just that Nagy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's still going to be there for the next 2 seasons, no matter what.
Well, no,
matter what.
he's going to be gone because
He's not.
No,
No,
because
he's not.
number one, he's proving he can't
He
handle
was just coach of the year last year.
because of the defense, not because of him.
He's an offensive guy. It was Vic
Vic
Fangio last
Fangio should have been coach of the year.
I agree. He should have been. Because if it wasn't for Fangio last year, they would have went
They
8
would've went 4-12.
Well, 8-8 best. Okay, we'll give them 8-8 best.
But
no, like-
it was the defense, and also
Now they go, Pagano,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. You guys suck.
well. I mean, their defense is still very top 10.
No,
They just don't force
Yeah,
they
you're
don't
right,
force
you're
the
right, you're
turnovers
right.
anymore.
But where's Khalil Mack?
Yeah, but not just this. Nagy is proving
Yeah.
that he can't handle the media and he can't handle his team when they're losing.
No, he can't. 'Cause
Which is why he's going to get fired after next season.
No. This is what's happening. And
Because this team is,
I am writing
because
it
this
down
team
right
isn't
now.
set up
What day
to,
is this?
to be a
November
win,
21st.
to be a winner next year even.
No.
Do you think they'll win anything next year?
No.
So
But
then if
this
he
is
can't
how it
handle
goes.
this, and he can't adjust his game plan, he doesn't know how. His offense was built as like he was some kind of offensive genius,
Oh my
and
God.
like was gonna like revolutionize offense
No,
in the
I
NFL.
know.
And
I know,
obviously
but
he's
still
not.
He's still gonna keep his job because Pace is a dick and he's an idiot. This is why. This
no.
is how it works. No,
Pace is
They're gonna-
awful too.
no.
But the thing is, number one, this was
They're giving Nagy two more full years.
No, normally
They're giving him 2 more
normally
full
a
years.
GM, a real GM, gets 2 coaching hires. John Fox wasn't Pace's hire; it was the McCaskey.
He's
hire.
getting 2 more, and they're both fired.
Pace was his.
They're both fired in 2
Pace
years.
was his choice, which was a bad one. He'll
Yes,
get
I
one more
agree.
coach hire.
No, because they got Lovie Smith, and then they got Mark Trestman.
No, but that wasn't Pace. That was
Fine.
Angelo. That was
So he had
Gary-
Nagy.
No, and then when Pace came in, he was told, oh, by the way, John Fox is your coach.
Yeah,
And he
John
was like,
Fox.
Great.
Fine. But no, this is how it's gonna go.
And then Pace,
how it
then
goes.
Pace also was like, oh, and Mike Glennon's our quarterback.
It's the
It's like,
same,
oh.
this is the same thing. This is the same thing with Teddy Bruschi in Tennessee. He's not getting fired because Tennessee. No, they're letting go of Marcus Mariota. That's how it is in Chicago. They will let go of Mitchell
Pace will pick up his
Trubisky.
option.
No.
Because it was his pick that he traded up for.
Well, then he will get fired before
He'll look
Nagy.
bad
Then he
if
will get fired before
if he
Nagy.
doesn't keep trying with
He
it.
will get fired before Nagy then if he does.
He won't because it's the McCaskies. How long did it take them to fire Jerry Angelo?
That's different.
No, it's not.
The Cassies were in their pockets.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Adam Pace is not Chicago born.
There's Angelo.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, but it
I'm
took
not
them
the
so long to
motherfucker.
fire Jerry Angelo.
Yes.
Because
But
they're not
no.
good owners.
I agree they're not good owners. But I'm telling you this. Mitchell Trubisky will not be a starting quarterback after... Or no, wait, what's the thing? No, when Matt Nagy gets fired, Mitchell Trubisky will be long gone before he gets fired.
I think they both have next year. They both have next year to prove, number one, for Nagy to prove he can actually form an offense that doesn't look like horseshit.
No, he
And
needs
for
another
Mitch-
quarterback.
for Mitch to prove
he
he
needs
can actually
another
go.
quarterback. He needs another quarterback. He needs it.
And he's not going to get one.
Yes,
Because
he is.
who?
In free agency.
Who?
Marcus Mariota.
He's worse than Trubisky.
This year he is.
No, he's been...
Jameis Winston.
No, you want to know how we know Mariota?
Colin Kaepernick.
Do you want to know how I know
Why?
Mariota's not good? Because
Why?
I know it's apples and oranges with who the quarterbacks are.
Yes, it is.
But you look how good in
Ryan
this system.
Tannehill.
Shut up. You know how good in this system that LaFleur has basically made Rodgers look a lot better than he was in McCarthy's. It's a very quarterback-friendly system with a lot of runs and a lot of play action. And Mariota looked like shit in that. He couldn't throw the ball. He couldn't get completions. He threw a bunch of interceptions. Mariota is not the answer. And Jameis has like a good game than a fucking game with 8 interceptions. He's not any better.
He's the next Eric Kramer. Who cares?
And what did Eric Kramer win?
Nothing.
Yeah. So they'd have to draft another quarterback, which is kind of wasting a pick after you drafted Trubisky.
But in the second round, you're just hoping that...
Well, you're going to be... And the way they are...
Is Tua Tagovailoa going to go that far?
Well, no. But the way they are is they're a middle-of-the-pack team. So their pick is going to be near the
12,
13
14,
of the second round. So yeah, Tua may fall to the second round, but he'll go in the top 5 of the second round. Because people are still saying he might get drafted in the first round.
Well, yeah, he's supposed to go right now overall 20.
Yeah.
But we don't know who overall 20 is, and we're going to see...
Probably the Raiders.
Ooh. What if he goes to Tennessee?
It'll probably be the Raiders.
But Derek Carr's doing okay.
But the Raiders have the Bears pick.
Yeah, but Tennessee's no. Oakland's doing okay with Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Derek Carr is not the problem in Oakland.
But Gruden is insane and will draft someone just for the high.
I want somebody with a broken hip. Get Kyle Thompson.
Just because Gruden's insane, he'll do something like that.
All right, so Frisco beat Arizona.
Well, no, that's the other thing.
Defense.
Based on how the teams are right now, who won that trade, the Bears or the Raiders?
Raiders.
Yeah.
Last year Bears. This year Raiders.
I wouldn't even say for sure last year Bears.
I do.
Because for them to have won the trade, they would have had to sustain success, not be a flash in the pan. They weren't able to. And they let the Raiders basically Clinton Farrell, Josh Jacobs, and I forgot who the third pick was. I think it's that Crosby. So you got 3 only one of those picks was from the Bears, which was, I think, was Josh Jacobs. Wait, no, it was Clinton Farrell.
Farrell.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs was like second round.
Yeah. No, he was the first round. They had 3 first-round picks. Mac is an amazing player, but as I've said before, and none of my friends who are Bears fans believe me, without Hakeem Hicks, Mac doesn't matter.
You're right. You're right.
And Mac, and this is kind of a push for Pace getting fired too, because so far all of his first round picks, except for Roquan Smith, which it's still about if he's great or not, all of his first round picks have sucked. Because he's had Kevin White, who's not even in the league anymore, Leonard Floyd, Mitch Trubisky.
Yep.
I don't know who the fourth one. Oh, the fourth one was Roquan. They traded all the picks for Mitch and Khalil Mack. And Leonard Floyd, while Mac's getting like triple teamed, Leonard Floyd can't get off a block and get a sack. And I know it's not because they're not calling blitzes, because that's all Pagano does is call blitzes. So, and Floyd still can't break free. Kevin White's not in the league anymore. Mitch is proving to be a bust. But even, people keep saying, they should have taken Mahomes in that situation. Mahomes was never an option at number 2. Because Mahomes wasn't going to go, it was going to be Deshaun.
It was
Jamal Adams.
It was Deshaun Watson.
Or Jamal Adams. And some were saying Mitch because he was going up draft boards because they thought he had a lot of
potential. Loving,
one of the pass rushers, but he won number 1.
And Oliver?
Yeah, Oliver.
Fuck, I forgot the other guy. Okay, no, alright. What I want to know is, Frisco almost gave it away to Arizona.
Yeah.
is Frisco's defense in trouble, or are they okay?
I think kind of like how the Patriots' defense was against certain quarterbacks, their defense is in trouble.
Mobile.
Against quarterbacks, not even mobile. A quarterback that can move for even a second just to open
To get
stuff
away
up.
from the pass rush, right?
Then they're in trouble.
I agree.
And basically, this week is going to be a test for them because Rodgers can do that,
Yes,
and Rodgers will be home.
Yes.
And he
will be home. The Packers will not.
They
Frisco
travel good.
Yes, but Frisco's fans are going to be around.
Yeah.
Oakland, we already said about Oakland. They beat Cincinnati. New England beats Philadelphia. All right, fine and great. Rams beat the Chicago. We already said a lot about the Chicago Bears already. What about the LA Rams? What's going on with fucking... What's his fucking coach's name?
Rams.
McVay. Why is he not starting Todd Gurley? Why is he only giving him less than 10 attempts a game? Is he trying to save him for some reason? Or is he just going bonkers like, he's too old, let's go somewhere else?
I think...
What's going on?
I think part of what's happening...
You give the ball to Todd Gurley, you win games. Why don't you do this?
I think part of what's happened...
It's like a Matt Nagy thing.
No, and we saw this in baseball 3 years ago with Strasburg. I think it's coming from higher-ups, saying to limit his carries so he doesn't get hurt anymore.
But you're like 2.5 to 3 games out of a playoff spot, either if it's in the division or wild
at the
card.
time, the Nationals were in the playoffs, and they said, nope, no more pitching to Strasburg.
Then what are they... Then what are they? Are they trying to look for the future?
Yeah,
next
because
year.
I think they're saying this year's kind of a wash. It's not going to result in anything
unless we get.
So what's the point of potentially injuring Gurley?
All right.
And they're trying to see if Malcolm Brown could be a good number 2, which he has proven he's
been okay. Against terrible teams, they win.
Yeah.
Against good teams, they're
So they could have a good 1-2 punch potentially with Gurley and Brown.
All right.
I think the front office is kind of like you saw it with kind of the Cubs the year the rebuild thing kind of started.
Okay.
So they were kind of like, they started off kind of good, but they were like, realistically, we know we're not going to do anything, so let's trade some of these players. Let's sit these players because there's no point in exerting them too early, so let's just wash it and prepare for next year. Right. I think the Rams are kind of doing that.
They're like,
they see what the Seahawks
were fought.
They just see the Seahawks and the Niners. And they're kind of like, we're not going to.
Packers.
They're like, we're probably not going to catch them. So, and even the wild card's going to be hard to get. So
Minnesota or Green Bay or Frisco or Seattle.
I don't think Green Bay should have fall the wild card.
We'll see. I don't believe it either, but and then Kansas City beats the Chargers. Chargers are done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love the Chargers, and they're done.
Yeah.
You're up by 6 on me.
Yep.
99, 62, and 1. 93.
That was a fucking loss. By next week, you're going to admit that was a loss for Detroit.
1.
It was a loss. They were up by almost 30, and it tied. It was a loss.
All right. Here's our picks for this week. And here we go. Indianapolis at Houston.
I think Houston mounts.
I got Indianapolis. I think Indianapolis is superior to Houston, and I think Indianapolis is going to win this division. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Holy shit.
Tampa. I think Atlanta falls down again.
I agree. 1,000,000% agree. I got Tampa too. Denver at Buffalo.
Bills.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I was wrong last week. I said Buffalo's going to fall down and they're not going to make the playoffs. They're going to be, 7-3 after this? 8-3? Something like that? They'll be okay. Buffalo. Yeah. Giants at Chicago.
The shit show continues, the Giants.
Me too. Because Chicago doesn't know what the fuck
they're falling apart.
They're gone.
And, I think part of it, too,
Giants. I got the Giants.
Was stupidity on their part. Was after that win, which was what was it, a week or 2 weeks ago?
With the Giants?
No, the Bears.
Oh, against...
when they broke up their losing streak.
Against who? Who was it against again? We even forgot.
I don't remember.
It was like,
Here, I'll look it up.
who the fuck was it?
Yeah, I don't.
Like I'm leaving like
Was it the Lions? Yeah, the Lions.
yeah. Oh wow, yeah, it was against the Lions. Oh boy. Yes,
After that,
Lions.
when they brought back like their stupid little like club dub thing,
Oh, yeah,
and like we're like celebrating it like the
Hey,
was
your
something.
Cubs have that,
Yeah, I know.
and I was okay with it. So let them have their club dub, no matter.
The only reason
if they're going 4-12, 5-11, 6-10, let them have it, man.
I'll
Let
say
them
this.
have it.
The only reason I was okay the Cubs did it was because that game was what eliminated the Cardinals from being the division winners, which is basically what they like. Because the
they
whole
want,
Cubs thing is now sticking to the Cardinals, even if their Cubs are going to lose.
Okay.
So I think that's the main reason they did it was because it was kind of to piss off the Cardinals, which worked, and the Cardinals.
Next one, Pittsburgh at Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh's a better team.
I'm calling Cincinnati until they win. They're not going 0-16.
No.
Cincinnati is not going 0-16. They have the offense to do it. They just don't know what the goddamn shit they're doing. They're gonna fall. They're gonna fall into a win somehow. Somebody's gonna be worse than they are, and it's in Cincy. I guess
Pittsburgh's a better team.
they are, even with Mason Rudolph or whoever the fuck. And I got Cincy, not Pitt. Miami at Cleveland.
Browns better win. I mean, because if they don't,
Miami's been hot, man. They're like 2-1 in the last 3 games.
yeah, fucking Miami. Cleveland's a shit show, just like Chicago.
I'm going Cleveland. I'm going with the safe bet. You're going Miami?
Yep. I gotta gain more points on you.
You fuck. All right. Carolina at New Orleans.
Saints.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to know. Oakland at the Jets. Oakland 6-4.
Yeah.
Do you really see them as a 7-4 team?
No, the Jets.
Yeah, me too, man. This is an upset waiting to happen. I got the Jets. I got Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I don't see them as 7-4 team. Detroit. I don't even know what the score is going to be in this game. Like 10-7 or something. 14-10. Detroit versus Washington.
Is there a way for both of them to lose?
Tie.
Not a tie. Is there a way for both of them to
I'm going
lose?
Detroit. I feel like they got the offense. Brisket or what? Driscoll. Driscoll. He looked good.
Yeah.
He really looked good against Dallas. I
he
think
looked good
Detroit.
for a little
He
while against
really
the Bears.
did. Yes.
Like, he threw the interception.
He's got wide receivers. Do you know that Marvin Jones and Galladay are tied for first place for receiving touchdowns?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. How is that even possible?
Well, that was when Stafford was playing.
Well, yeah, because Stafford's a beast, but he has
I'll
nobody
say
around
Detroit just because Washington's like
Washington.
the trainer. Washington's a fucking mess, and they're going to continue to be.
I agree. Seattle and Philadelphia. Yeah, exactly. I got Seattle too. Those goddamn bitch pigeons.
Yep.
Those bitch pigeons keep going. Jacksonville at Tennessee. This is a weird game because whoever wins is like, hey, they could make the wild card or something. So I don't know.
I'll say Titans.
I'm going Titans.
Just because it's in Tennessee.
I agree.
Like, neither team is really that good. It's
going to make them 6-5,
yeah.
but hey, it's going to happen. Dallas and New England.
Patriots.
Yeah, exactly. New England too. Here we go. Green Bay at Frisco.
The Packers.
I got Green Bay. I really do think that this is the low end of the season of Frisco, and they're going to have a couple losses.
Well,
Green Bay's gonna be one of
I think Rodgers is going to come in all amped up because he is at home playing in front of like his family and all of that, or the part of his family that likes him still.
The Niners,
which isn't a lot, but it's the part of it.
And the Niners have not been playing good.
No,
they've been winning, except the one loss to Seattle, but they have not been up to what they were in week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
or 6.
So I think their
defense is not that good anymore.
I think the Packers
It's
will
getting
take
to them.
advantage.
I
I
agree.
think the one
I
thing
agree.
that'll be interesting is going to be Shanahan coaching against LaFleur. Because LaFleur comes from Shanahan's system.
I agree.
So I think it'll be interesting to see how they match up with each other. But I think the Packers end up winning. The main reason is the kind of the Rodgers factor. I think I'm trusting him to. It's going to be really close, but I'm trusting him and Mason Crosby to come up with something when it matters more than I'll trust Garoppolo at this point. Like, Garoppolo's a really good quarterback.
He's a game manager. He's a
I think he's better than
he
game
had
manager.
he had
He's better
400 plus
than-
yards last week,
Yeah.
but it was against a goddamn terrible Arizona defense.
They have Patrick Peterson.
That's all they have. And I like Buda Baker. I know the whole defense, and it's like,
Yeah.
why? There's a lot of old guys like Jones and Suggs.
Chandler
and-
Jones and Charles.
Yeah, but then you got a whole bunch of nothing
Yeah.
after Peterson and Buda Baker. Like,
Yeah.
no. I agree. Green Bay all the way. They're going to beat them. Baltimore at LA. Rams.
Baltimore's going to fuck him up.
I have to gain some ground on these, so I got to go with the Rams. Yeah,
You're going to regret that.
I know. I love, but hate Lamar Jackson. Okay. We talked a lot about football. Now we got WWE.
Yep.
So here we go. Got to change the tide.
Yep.
Survivor Series is here. SmackDown, NXT TakeOver, Survivor Series, and Monday Night Raw.
Are all here.
All here in Chicago.
Yep.
I am really debating if I want to go to one of them.
Yeah.
I want to possibly go to Survivor Series.
Yeah.
War Games seems like more of a prelude.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you're going to have the War Games matches, which seems fucking phenomenal. But
The fact that NXT is also on Survivor Series, it kind of makes it two NXT pay-per-views.
yes. And
If they have, like, kind of like how Rolling Stones used to give away free tickets, it was like, oh, if you buy one ticket, you get the ticket to Survivor Series.
yeah, you get this one too. All right, cool. I had that. I do it all day.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of leaning more to Survivor Series and call me a
Yeah,
mark
if I could
because
find-
they have I want to see the Fiend. I want to see the
If
Fiend.
I could find cheap,
I wanna see
kind
the
of,
Fiend.
like, I don't even know it's not going to be cheap, but, like, affordable.
$108.
Yeah, I know. If it was, like,
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I do it.
probably, maybe.
I don't know about
consider going
NXT. What's
to
that, like $40 maybe?
Yeah.
$50?
Yeah.
I want to do it
I'd
so
consider
badly,
it,
man.
but
I really do.
number one, I'm
100.
probably working, and at this point, like, yeah, it would be cool.
It's
that-
Wednesday night.
It would. No, it's Sunday.
It's Wednesday night. No,
Yes,
tonight is.
yeah.
Right now it's Wednesday night.
But I'm saying,
like,
I'm the way I'm thinking too. Yeah, I'd love to go there and watch it, but Packers are also playing on Sunday Night Football.
well, I'm working no matter what, so it don't matter to me.
I'd like to be able to flip back and forth when, like, the Survivor Series is having the match. Like, I don't really care about, like, the women's match. Like, I like the women's match.
I
know
am
what's- but I know
excited
what's
for
gonna
Shayna
happen.
Becky. Bailey's winning.
No, not
We're
that
gonna-
one.
we're gonna get the
not that
fucking
women's
deliveries
match.
or-
Not that women's match.
What?
The women's tag match. The Team Raw versus Team SmackDown versus Team NXT.
Well, who is it? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, it's like, that's going to be the match where it's going to be like, okay, let's watch like 30 minutes of the Packers game instead. But if you're there, you're going to kind of like,
I'll just drink.
Yeah.
I will drink beer.
Yeah,
I will
Yeah.
drink beer.
But
All right, let's go to NXT
War-
War Games first. Go through the predictions on this
so
show.
first match is Cruiserweight title, Leo Rush versus Angel Garza.
Leo.
Rush will keep it for a little while.
Yeah.
Number one contenders match where the winner will face Adam Cole at Survivor
This is
Series.
interesting.
Pete Dunne versus Damian Priest versus Killian Dane.
Pete Dunne. I'm going.
Yeah,
Pete Dunne.
I think Dunne just because
A close second, Killian Dane.
Yeah, I think
But
it's. I think it'll be
really
Dunne or
think
Priest.
they're gonna have Pete Dunne.
Yeah, I think it's Dunne or
I
Priest.
think he's
but
more likable in Chicago,
Yeah.
And I think with him winning and then having an Adam Cole versus Pete Dunne match, which may or may not be in a disqualification, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
And so you're going to have that for the next takeover of Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole. I'm going Pete Dunne.
Yeah. Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle. Balor. I think the fact, like, it's Balor's first pay-per-view back, they're not going to have, like, Riddle can take a loss because he's Matt Riddle. People love him, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going Matt Riddle.
But I think
I think Matt Riddle's stock is going skyrocketing.
It is, but I think, like I said,
Finn Balor is not. Even with him as a heel, I don't think it's going to hurt Finn Balor with a win or a loss, anyways.
A loss will,
I don't
because
think
it's
it
the
will.
same thing as the main roster.
I'm going with Matt Riddle. I think Matt Riddle is a good win.
It's because, like, yeah, Matt Riddle's stock is going up, but also
You need that.
But also Matt Riddle is in another match. Matt Riddle is on Team NXT at Survivor Series.
Yes, he is.
So Matt Riddle can take a loss here
And then go over there and possibly win
get a win there.
Possibly,
Yeah.
but I don't think he will.
But and I think Finn being his first big match back, they're not going to have him lose because they made such a big deal about him coming back. They're not going to have him lose because that's going to be like the main roster.
That's how it's going to be.
Where it's going to be like, oh, no matter where you are.
Unless they have, because how Finn Balor is, they might just still keep him in the NXT Championship title run, and maybe make it into a Riddle versus Balor versus Adam Cole at the next one.
Yeah.
But I'm giving Riddle the benefit of the doubt. I don't know why, but I am. I'm going Riddle.
Then War Games, Undisputed Era versus Ciampa, Lee, Dijakovic, and the to be determined, which is supposed to be Velveteen Dream.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it's got to be Undisputed Era. It has to, right?
I think for the same reason I think Riddle's going to lose the match before, because Ciampa, Lee, Dijakovic are going to be involved in the Survivor Series match.
Well, Cole's got a match. Roderick Strong got a match.
Cole's going to win.
They all got a match that night.
Well, no, but
on Survivor Series.
Cole's match is the only one where it's a guaranteed he's keeping the title. No matter who he faces of the three, Cole's not losing that title.
Because it's going to be a DQ.
Nah,
I think it's
I don't know.
I think it'll be
but
DQ.
I think Undisputed Era, because I think they're gonna have him look good at this.
I agree.
And then I think,
boom.
yeah,
That's
then I think because the NXT team is gonna be Lee, Keith Lee, Tommaso, probably Dijakovic, and two other people who are yet to be seen who it's gonna be.
No, I thought it was only one.
3. It's 5-on-5.
Oh, at War Games.
No, I'm saying for the Team NXT match.
Oh, okay.
Team NXT versus SmackDown is.
I thought there was only one left.
Well, no, it's Ciampa, Lee, Dijakovic. That's 3 people. It's a 5-on-5.
I thought Riddle was in there.
Is Riddle in? I don't know if Riddle's in.
I thought Riddle was in there.
Yeah, so Riddle, so it's one more.
So we got one more. I think Riddle's in there.
And I think the one's going to be a surprise. Then Women's War Game, Baszler, Io, Bianca Belair, the NXT UK champ, Kylie Ray, versus Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, and Mia Yim, and Tegan Knox.
Here's the thing. Because Shayna Baszler is a goddamn fucking beast. And I don't see her losing 2 nights in a row. So, are they really going to do that? You know what? I'm going with it. I don't care.
I mean,
Shayna's team wins. Shayna's teams win.
But here's the thing.
You're going to get heel wins in the War Games this year.
Here's the thing,
though. 2 heel wins.
Like, Shayna could lose the match at Survivor Series without losing.
I agree.
Like it's a triple threat. She doesn't have to be involved.
Yes.
Like, so,
I agree.
But I still think because, there's, being Rhea Ripley is Rhea Ripley and Mia Yim are the most impressive people on that team.
Agreed.
But the fact that team also have Candice LeRae, she's going to get her ass beat by Shayna Baszler all night.
Yes. Agreed.
So, I think Baszler's team.
Yes, Baszler's team.
Then the Survivor. No, that's fine. The Survivor Series card is.
And then we got Survivor Series on Sunday, which I am about 65% going. I don't have the ticket yet, but it's cheap. Any seat in that arena is good.
Yeah.
I just need to buy it, and I just need to get the day off, which I think I can because I haven't taken a day off in forever. And I think I deserve it.
Yeah.
And going to that, I think, would be an amazing time.
Yeah. So the first match will be Cole versus either Dane, Priest, or Dunn.
I think Dunn.
Then I think Cole wins.
I think Cole wins.
Yeah. SmackDown Women's Elimination. Charlotte Flair, Natalya, Kabuki Warrior, Sarah Logan, Sasha Banks, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, and Nikki Cross versus NXT, which I think is Baszler.
No, Baszler is not in it.
Oh yeah, no, not Baszler.
It's gonna be like Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley. I think it's Io.
I am going with Raw on this one.
I think SmackDown because I think this is the match that Fox is gonna win.
No, it's not. Raw is the one that's going to win this one. Raw wins the women's Survivor Series match.
Then, men's Survivor Series, Raw's KO, Seth Rollins, Orton, McIntyre, Ricochet. SmackDown's Roman, Corbin, Ali, Shorty G, and Braun Strowman. NXT's Matt Riddle, Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic. And the surprise person who I think is going to be Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens is going to pull a Cody Rhodes, where back in the day, Cody Rhodes was the tag team champion with Hardcore Holly, and Ted DiBiase Jr., this was the Formula Legacy, said he had a tag partner, but he wasn't here. If you could give him till the end of the night and just reschedule the match, then he'll be here and it'll be okay. And the ref was like, no, the match is going on. So he rang the bell. Cody was about to fight with DiBiase. He tagged Hardcore Holly back in. Hit at the time his finisher was like a snap DDT. Hit it on Hardcore Holly. Then DiBiase covered him, and they celebrated as the tag team champions, even though Cody was already the tag champ. So you lost and won the tag titles at the same time, which was kind of funny. I think Owens, at first I was thinking it was going to be Seth.
Me too. I thought it was going to be a Stone Cold Steve Austin thing.
But now I'm thinking Owens.
And now I don't
because
think
I think the promo Triple H gave to Owens made more sense for him to turn on Seth's. Because, Seth is kind of in a struggle where he's not champion and he lost and he's kind of in between if fans like him or hate him. But Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens, everything Triple H said to him was right. Where he said, the main roster doesn't know how to use you. The main roster, you get fired from Raw, you get fired from SmackDown, you get fired from Raw, you get fired from SmackDown because they don't want you. Because you don't look like what they want you to look like.
No.
But you're perfect for us. Because you were perfect for us. Because we knew how to use you, how to unleash you.
What it is.
So I think it's going to be KO.
No. I'm calling an audible. SmackDown wins this match. Roman Reigns gets the win. I think Seth Rollins tries to turn. And Rollins beats him. Do you know who I think that fifth person is for NXT? You heard it here first. I swear to God. I just thought of it. It's John Morrison. It's John Morrison.
Maybe.
It's John Morrison. It's John Morrison. SmackDown still wins because of Roman Reigns and because it's Fox. Fox wants the big win. It's John Morrison. John Morrison for NXT. SmackDown wins the match. There you go. There you go.
Fuck it, the fifth person, CM Punk.
It's in Chicago. It is in Chicago. Let me just die right here and go to sleep.
Fuck it, it's CM Punk.
Take my money right now. I want my ticket right now. I will just die right here. Oh my dear God. Okay, next match.
Which that was one interesting thing about his little
I think
interview
it's
on
John
backstage.
Morrison. Yeah.
Was the fact that he kind of like, number one, he said like, because they kept goading him if he's going to come back to wrestling, which he eventually will.
He will.
But he basically said how.
Seth, stop tweeting.
Well, no, not that.
Stop tweeting. Hey, Renee, who's your favorite fucking Shield member?
Yeah.
Who is it, Renee?
Yeah.
Who is it? Oh, that
was good.
I was
but it was
melting.
also
I'm like,
not that. The thing
Please.
the thing that he said that was the most interesting was actually when he was talking about like the rosters, and he basically said, which this is I think a big point towards the healing the burnt bridge, was the place he thinks he would belong is NXT. Because that's a lot of like that's basically indie. That's big money, but it's indie. And he said
you have more
and the
variety.
the fact that he said that when the biggest person he had an issue with was Triple H. I think they're gonna work on fixing their relationship between Triple H and Punk. I think when Punk comes back, I think it would also lead to an AJ Lee return.
I agree.
But I think at the earliest it's going to be Royal Rumble. It's not going to be Survivor Series. It would be cool if it was Survivor Series, but it's not going to be. I mean, I could see him possibly
like showing his face.
Well, yeah. I could see him showing his face. I could see maybe because he's done it when he was hurt, they let him do a commentary for a match.
Yeah.
Like just kind of like what Joe's been doing. Maybe he'll be on the pre-show.
Right.
Because the pre-show is kind of like backstage, so maybe he'll be on the pre-show. So you see him.
Those chance of CM Punk through Survivor Series is gonna be endless.
I think if it wasn't for there being NXT matches, it would be from beginning time CM Punk chance. But the fact that there's NXT here, I don't think it's going to be as much. I think a big reason for the CM Punk chance was, number one, boredom, but number two was because people wanted Punk back. But now
he's back,
and he's a step away from being back.
He's a step away
from being,
and it's in Chicago.
But,
oh
so he'll definitely be there.
Yeah,
because obviously he lives here.
Yes, he does.
But
he lives here in Chicago.
But I also think that was funny too. Was that that's why I like Renee and Punk together.
I love them
because every time Punk goaded her with like the whole Ambrose thing, like Renee was like, "Oh, so how's your wife?"
Yeah, I know. I heard that. I'm like, damn. I should take lessons from you, right?
Yeah.
See him. You're right.
And so every time,
so how do you
so how's
on the road with your loved one, like Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, right? Yeah, how did that go?
But yeah,
oh my God,
and I like that he kind of avoided.
He did
saying AJ's name because that's gonna get a huge reaction. But I think one of three things will happen.
Yeah.
One, Punk will wrestle for WWE again.
He'll be in the Royal Rumble. He will be in the Royal Rumble. I don't know if he's gonna win, but he's gonna be in it.
Two, I think Moxley will come back to WWE.
I don't know about that.
Actually, now four things.
No, I don't believe.
I don't think he's fully happy in WWE.
No, because I don't think Vince McMahon's gonna want him as John Moxley. He's not gonna come back unless he is John Moxley. He is not coming to WWE unless he's John Moxley. He's not. Unless he goes to NXT.
Yeah.
Unless he goes to NXT.
That's where I think he'll go. Because I think that'll be what WWE will view as a kill shot.
I got a crazy question for you.
Because this whole thing is them building up Moxley on AEW. So wouldn't the kill shot be, as the opt-out, he goes to NXT?
I got a crazy
as they're getting popular and popular, he goes to NXT.
What if the Royal Rumble winner wants to go for the NXT Championship?
I don't know if that's going to be an option, but that would be cool.
I'm just saying, Moxley wins the Royal Rumble.
Goes after Adam Cole.
Or Finn Balor.
I think. I don't know if Balor's going to
or
win.
Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
One of the three.
I don't know if Balor's going to win.
I don't either, but I'm just saying.
What
if that happens?
Well, not just that.
What if that happens?
There's not another NXT. Like, there's the Rumble
NXT
one,
is
but
losing the viewership on Wednesday nights. They
Right.
need to do something crazy, and this might be it.
Yeah. So
Have the Royal Rumble winner go for the NXT title.
yeah,
How crazy would that be?
yeah, that would be interesting.
Just saying.
So next will be
Yes.
Raiders versus New Day versus Undisputed.
New Day.
Viking Raiders.
I'd love that. But,
AJ versus Shin versus Roderick.
you're going to think I'm crazy. Shinsuke.
I say Roderick.
I think Shinsuke.
Bailey versus Becky versus Shayna. Becky.
Baylor.
Yeah.
Bailey. I have Bailey. I have Bailey.
The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan. Fiend.
Fiend. That's guaranteed.
Brock versus Ray.
Holy shit.
Right.
Yeah. It's,
Because it's no DQ, I think Kane and Dominic get involved.
I agree.
I think Ray wins. Ray gets his last run.
Yes.
Ray gets his moment in the sun that's not shrouded by Eddie Guerrero.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Plus,
I'm
it also
gonna
makes
say
sense
yes.
because of who runs Raw. Yes, it's Paul Heyman. Yes, he's
And you
Brock's
know what?
advocate.
I'm
But the main thing about Paul
change
Heyman,
my New Day to Viking Raiders. I'm going Viking Raiders.
But the main thing about Paul, yes, he's Brock's advocate, and yes, he's Brock's friend. But Paul has said, when he took the job, that he didn't really want Brock as his champion.
He did. He did say that.
So I think Ray wins,
Ray wins too.
and that gets a little, especially in Chicago.
Pop. It's a
Chicago,
huge pop.
that'll get a pop because people love Ray
And
here.
you're going to love it for 2, 3, 4 weeks. 3 weeks tops.
Yeah.
4 weeks tops.
No, well, that's what we said about Kofi.
Well, he went for a while.
Well, I know, but we said.
Yeah, but we liked it for a while. We liked it for like 3, 4 months. I liked it.
I did.
I liked it until June.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, when's it going to happen?
But yeah, I think Ray ends up.
I think Ray wins too.
Because Kane. Because, here's the thing. At whatever the fuck it was called, Showdown, Crown Jewel, whatever the fuck that was.
Crown Jewel, yeah.
It would have been interesting for Kane to win, but he wasn't gonna. It wasn't gonna happen because it's his first match, and he's not gonna. Plus, he needed surgery and all this.
Yes.
But the fact, if it was just a straight up match, Brock kills him.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's no DQ.
Who's going to help Brock?
Nobody. Yeah. Nobody will help Brock. But Cain Velasquez and Dominic
they want to continue with Cain Velasquez with Brock.
Yeah.
So if they want to do that,
the title has to be off Brock.
Agreed. So, Ray, who would have thought? Even 2-3 months ago, we would be saying the WWE champion would be Rey Mysterio.
And the other reason I think it happens is because Ray has an opt-out in his contract in January.
He does.
So I think they give him the title so he's...
Until Royal Rumble.
Yeah. So he stays and so he's happy.
Yes.
He gets a last run.
But if he still opts out, he's losing it at Royal Rumble.
Either way, he loses at Royal Rumble. No matter what, he loses at Rumble. But I think they let... And I'm okay with it. I was okay with Kofi winning because it was something
good.
that should have happened.
It was really good. It was fun. It was exciting. It was something new.
But I'm more okay with Ray winning.
He's been there.
Because he's been through everything. He's been through WCW, ECW, Lucha Underground. He's been through
all sorts of independence.
Losing 2 of his best friends in WWE, and Chris Benoit and Eddie.
Yeah.
He's been through literally everything. And I think this is going to be his reward.
One more shot.
And I think this was what my 5th thing was going to be. I think the Hall of Fame in 2 or 3 years is going to be headlined by Rey Mysterio and CM Punk. Because Punk is
He is a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I agree.
He's won every title in WWE.
Will Chris Benoit ever get there?
It's gonna take a while.
Eddie's not there yet.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, he is. Okay.
Yeah, I thought Batista and Ray inducted him, and Vicky gave
right.
the speech.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
But
Is Chris Benoit ever gonna get there?
it's gonna take a lot.
A few years, 5-10 years from now.
I mean, the fact that China got in means there's room for
there's a chance.
For
so you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
And that's the other thing I think was interesting about Punk was that in the past he would say when people would ask him about a WWE return, he'd say 100% no. But now he said the whole, wrestling's always going to be. I think what kind of we said was wrestling will always be in my blood because it's something I do love, but I need he's kind of like I needed a break from it. But then he was like, never say never. And I think,
and now look at him.
Yeah,
he's for Fox.
Yeah.
For a WWE show.
Yeah,
and he's with Renee, Booker T. And
I also...
And now you got Seth Rollins saying, fight me. Is this not setting up, I'm saying it, Rollins versus CM Punk this year WrestleMania?
Yeah.
It's happening. It's happening.
But I also think...
It's happening.
Like, I loved Punk also narrating his debut, where he was like, kind of like joking that Renee was the only one that knew. And then he was like, then you have Joe over here who's trying to act cool. And you have Adam Cole just going air guitar.
Holy shit, man!
He's like, you have Adam Cole air guitar.
It's true.
He's like, you have
the fans came out of them.
Yeah.
We're like,
then he's like, you have Paige swearing, and then Renee was like, yeah, with you two, we're gonna have to put up a swear jar.
Yeah, with you two, we need to get a swear jar going on.
But I love Paige in that role too.
She's amazing in that
because I feel really, really bad for her.
I do too.
Because of the injury, because of what happened with the leak,
right?
When all that, with her sex tape getting leaked and all the pictures.
It is what it is.
Well, no, but I feel bad for her because she's a person who has had a lot of depression issues, and then and she said when that happened, she felt like killing herself. So, I felt bad, what happened, and that right after it is when she got hurt, basically.
Yeah.
And so, and now she's one of the mainstays on that backstage show.
That's good.
And she's really good at it, because she's kind of like Punk. Her, Punk, and Randy Orton are the people who basically have no filters.
Damn.
We're
right.
We're allowed to say whatever the hell they want.
And two of them are backstage. One cannot wrestle anymore. The other can if he wanted to.
Yeah.
And Randy Orton is on the active roster.
Yeah. But I think
Orton is the one that's like, yo, give me the revival. I want a fucking goddamn group. Let's go already.
Yeah.
I want the revival, and that would be an amazing group like that.
Yeah, it was for a little while when they were on SmackDown. But I think also I think it's a good dynamic. I mean, obviously Punk's not going to be every week.
No.
But I think it's a perfect thing for Paige. I like Renee as the host because Renee's really good at that. Mm-hmm. Joe's good until he gets healthy.
That's gonna be about 3 weeks.
Yeah, Booker.
Joe's coming back, baby.
Yeah.
And he's gonna fuck shit up when he does.
Yeah. Booker, I could take it or leave it. I like Booker, but
I like Booker. It's a familiar voice.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a familiar voice, and I like it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot about my douche of the week. And so did you.
No, I didn't. I said the Bears.
Okay. My douche of the week is Colin Kaepernick for a lot of obvious reasons. I understand.
Because it's a little show where no one knew how to get to.
Agreed. I understand that you hate your job.
Yeah.
Or the job that you want to get to. But if you're trying to get into the job, don't you want to try to get them to hire you?
Yeah.
So by letting them try to hire you, don't you want to try the best you can instead of saying, no, I'm going to go this way? No, that's not how you get a job. You get a job by trying to kiss ass from the very beginning, and then after you get the job and you get the money, then you can be an asshole. So,
Yeah.
how did Colin Kaepernick fuck the shit up?
Well, he fucked it up a few ways.
Agreed.
First was when they set up the whole little scrimmage thing.
He knew
He
for
tried
5 days.
He tried to reschedule.
Yes.
Then he switched the venue.
Yes.
Then he complained about the receivers.
Yes.
So yeah, he fucked it up.
And the video recording and all that shit. Like, no, I want my video recording too. We just agreed on this like 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And you
But-
said it was okay, and now it's not?
yeah, but he's a douche.
Colin Kaepernick, you will forever always be a douche in my eyes. So, fuck you. My name is James,
I'm Adam, and this is
and it's the Pup List.
See You People.